Welcome to Cryptotherapy 589, the space where clarity meets chaos, and your mind gets a moment to breathe. With the Fuma Boys, Marvin Davis and Nina Blossom, we untangle the drama, decode the markets, and speak truth to crypto madness. You already know, this world can break you. But here, we ride the waves together. So, if you're ready to feel seen, hit like, subscribe, and let's take this ride. One deep breath at a time.
Oh, it doesn't.
Holy smokes, y'all. We got a bigger surprise for y'all tonight. Let me slow down. Let me googly boogly. We got Uncle Buster. We got
Uncle
Berserker.
Berserker.
And we got Remy, dog. Let's get googly moogly. Trying to hit the applause button. Ain't working right. Yeah. One more time for the crew. One more time. All right.
Surprise.
Appreciate y'all showing up and hanging out with us, man. Appreciate that.
Hey, just so you know, everyone. Oh, sorry about that. But just so you know, we're also simulcasting to Uncle Buster's channel. So everybody on Uncle Buster's channel, move on over to Cryptotherapy 589 so you guys can hit the likes and hit subscribe. Let's go.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. So, all right. So, am I going to be the mouth tonight? Who's going to be the mouth? We got two mouths on here.
I'm the mouth, but this is your wheelhouse.
Okay. So, man, you guys throwing me off on this one. All right. Let's get into it. We're going to start out with Remy. We're going to ask Remy some questions. So, Remy, talk about yourself. Tell us about yourself. How'd you get into crypto? Talk about yourself. What's going on, my man?
Okay. Shit. All right. It was probably about 20.
Hold on, Remy. I've been trying to get Remy on this show for a minute, man. So if you could please do this show a favor, brother, and bless this show with one of your prayers before we start.
Yes,
man.
Remy, please.
Absolutely. I'm just like everyone else, but I just believe in God and thank you, Jesus. All right. Father, I just thank you for this crew. I thank you for these people. I thank you for the chat, the panel, the good people. Lord, I thank you for running into them. Father, we just ask that you bless each and every one of them, bless their families, bless their health, bless their lives, Lord, long lives, good lives. Let everything come in that you have for them, Lord. You told us about this thing, this crypto thing. We believe it's you. We're strong in it. And we just pray that our blessing comes in sooner than later. And we thank you for tonight. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Thank you, Remy.
Yeah.
Salute.
Thank you, Marvin. I appreciate that. Marvin's my buddy. You guys are all my buddies.
Sure.
But basically, I got in. I didn't get into XRP till about 2020. I was into looking at and I traded a lot of stocks, options on stocks since 2002, and it started kind of as a side thing, and it was a hustle, but it got kind of bigger and better. I lost a lot. I think at one point I lost a heck of a lot of money. It was like, if the only way to put it is that if you're in long enough into trading or investing, you're going to lose a lot of money, or you're going to lose a lot of sleep, or you're going to lose a lot of something until you start to, come out of that valley. And a lot of good things. I got in basically into crypto about 2014. I was looking at Bitcoin, but I was looking at it in just totally the wrong way. I was seeing it out of the eyes of a trader. I was looking at it like it didn't make any sense. The trades seemed like they were taking too long from what I was reading and studying, and it just didn't seem like a really good play. I was always interested. I was always keeping up with it, but I never really could pull the trigger and get into it. So I just saw the price rise and rise and rise. One time, and the next thing, I talked to my buddy one day.
Buying off of when your first purchase of Bitcoin, where was your first buy?
Here's the thing. I never purchased Bitcoin.
Really?
The first thing I ever purchased was XRP. So I was looking into it. I wanted to do it, but it just didn't make sense. Just at the time. I mean, most people probably didn't either.
Still doesn't. No.
Yeah, it didn't make sense.
It didn't make any sense. I didn't know what it did.
Oh.
I still don't know what it does. I don't think it does anything. It does something. I mean, but I think Dogecoin is better.
Sits and looks pretty.
Whoa.
You know, honestly, I mean, if we all agreed, I think Dogecoin would be a lot better to trade among us than Bitcoin.
Yeah.
I mean, so anyways, I got an XRP. My buddy told me about it. I was holding it and talking it up, studying. I got right into it, man. I mean, I bought it the night I talked to him. And a few months later, it goes into 2021, you get this lawsuit. And I freak out and I sell all my XRP.
What? Hold on.
Yeah,
You never told me
I was
this.
going in it for like 6 months. So I was like, oh, I got to get out of this because I was a trader. That's my mentality.
Panic
Got
selling.
out of it.
I have a video for you when we're gonna watch it probably later on. I'll let you slide.
Got out of that.
He was a trader at the time. He had a trader mindset at the time, not a holiday mindset.
Absolutely, totally different mindset. And I talked to my friend, and he said, "Why'd you get out of it, man? Don't get out of it." That's he started to like privy me out to like how things work with crypto and where it's going and how they don't really want you to know about it. And I don't know, I've always been somewhat of a conspiracy theorist, I guess. I mean, not a major one. Like, I'm not a flat earther, but I know that we did not land on the moon, and I love to talk about shit like that.
Now, Remy, I think you got out of that because you got it because your friend told you to get it and you hadn't done your research yet.
Absolutely.
And you didn't have that conviction. That's just a perfect example of what goes on.
Yeah, that's it. It's exactly it. So I didn't have the conviction at that point, and I just got more and more interested as it went. And then I think around 2021, that same year, 2022, I started listening to like Bags and getting into him and who else was it? I mean, of course, Brad Crimes, and
oh no!
You knew that was coming.
Yeah. So it was people like him, and I was watching every Sunday. I was like watching Bags channel, and I see like Uncle Buster and Nerdy and Durker, and I was like, and Fuma too. All you guys, right? Back then,
Yeah, I came a little late. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then I was like, oh, it just kind of grew from there, I was like, man, these guys are like my kind of people. Like, these are like the homies, that I grew up with. And so it was easy to watch. It was easy to understand.
And we met in Vegas. It was the third
Yeah, that was
Bagman
was
event. The third Bagman party.
I think it was the second, was it?
Third. Because the first two were at this other place.
Oh, wait, the first. Okay, yeah. I saw them on the
music studio, and then the third one was at I forgot the name of that club.
Club Ego.
Club Ego. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Club Ego, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
where I
met you and Marvin at the same time, man. And
bought my first drink of the night.
That's right.
Hey, Henry. We was all in the parking lot talking.
Oh, yeah, man.
Top there.
That was it.
Oh my God.
Everyone came up, and from that point on, it was just like I was hooked, and I felt so comfortable and everything, and basically from that point, felt like I had a
there you go.
Community.
Yeah. That's usually how it rolls, man. Like especially at events where you get to see the person in person that you may be talking to in a chat or whatever. Everybody just hook up and it's cool. You're like, oh, okay, this is how this person really is. Right. Yeah. This
like the people in the chat and everything like that. You go and you meet them, like Silver Days and Rotisserie Bear and Mo Zerps.
Shout out to the chat, man. So to y'all.
Yeah, and then you see the OGs like Angus Scrim. Since I've been watching, Angus is always in there, and he hasn't gone on
Remy.
But
Remy, you've been OG in all the shows for a long time, and you're the one that brought in Rotisserie Bear, and what's the other guy with that cowboy hat? The other guy, you know, Bear's buddy. Like you brought in.
It was lower. No, not. I mean, everyone knows lower level. I mean, but he has the name like lower.
Yeah, I forgot his name.
He hasn't been on a little bit, but like you, because of you, like a lot of people have found this show and all these shows, you know.
Right on. Now you guys, you and Uncle Buster, man, and Bags have been, and Nerdy and Puma. All you guys have been doing it so long. It's just been like that, you know.
Delayed departure. Thank you,
Delayed
Rotisserie.
departure. That's it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Marvin and Nina. I mean, like we remember, and Fuma too. And then like 68J, year and a half, 2 years ago, we're doing that one show like every week. Yeah, Uncle Buster would show up. Remember?
Oh, you talking about the Bullet Shower?
Yeah,
On
it was
Bags?
Alan's show, and it was like
Navigator.
Navigator show.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he was getting some heavy hitters in that show. That was a good group, man. I had a good time. So, you know, that's kind of like my crypto story from that point. You know, then of course I got in XRP and all utility. You know, like Marvin always says, you got to do your research. I learned a lot about how XRP works and the rest of the, you know, I'm not saying ISO coins to piss anyone off. I'm not that, but how it works, utility.
They're still ISO coins. Who gives a shit what?
Who gives a
people
shit,
say?
right?
That's another whole argument.
Seriously, man.
Nobody
Right.
cares.
And you know, the greatest thing about this thing, I just want to say this real quick, and I'm not here to piss anyone off, but the whole, what was that, Zach Rector versus Jake Claver? Dude, Zach Rector's wrong all the time. The dude makes more predictions than anyone else, and then because the other dude makes a big old prediction, he gets on his ass. I mean,
And there's so many people making predictions today.
exactly.
Hey, man, I was on that hopium crack, dog. I was like this with it. I had the lighter up. Come on. If I can get out of the job
you
by
know
Monday,
what?
baby.
he could just be off with the time. You know, they abducted the president today.
Well,
They did.
You shouldn't be invested by what somebody else say anyway. That's the whole point of doing your own research.
Talk about it.
Yeah, hey, Marvin's
Yeah.
link. I don't know if you guys saw that. If he sent it out to you guys, but it was a good little 11-minute clip on, you know, kind of explaining, you know, on the ground what that dude saw. So we're checking out.
Keith D.
Mhm.
I think it's what you talking about.
Now, Remy,
Yo,
am I wrong to assume that XRP is your biggest bag?
oh yeah, I mean, it's my. I mean, that's the one. You know, I like everything else. I like, you know, like I said, XLM, XDC, Solo, whatever you want to put up. Even like Zebeki and Savage, Zebek. You know, I mean,
What's your second biggest bag?
Are you talking like
XLM.
financial amount or amount of coins? Because I got
Just-
more coins than some other stuff.
Well, I would say that I'm gonna go by like just what I would
Dollar
think.
amount.
It doesn't even have to, you know. It's just probably XRP, XLM, XTC because I was into those big three at the beginning, and then
Okay.
everything else been followed. I got. I mean, like I'm just like that too, man. I love crypto, dude. I mean, I love when it gets low. Like seeing Solo at under 13 cents yesterday. You know, it's like, gosh, what do I got? What can I collect here? What accounts do I have? It has little
Yes,
fees. I got $5
It's an
here. I got
addiction.
15 here. I got 35
Talk
here.
about it.
Put them
Exactly.
together, I got
I think
60
it's
bucks.
$1.80. We always
It
do
all
that.
adds up.
Well,
That's
that's what
400 share or 400 coins.
Yeah, so if you look at it, the way I start to look at that is, you know, what coins are important to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what's your most, you know, what's your top 3 important and your top 5 important? You know, because all of us, you know, if you've been here for any time, all of us have accumulated a lot of different assets. But which
Yeah.
one?
XRP,
Which one?
FXRP, and Flare.
Yeah, which ones?
Everyone, biggest
And
tag player.
EXRP when that comes out, or whatever it is.
No, I'm just, I mean, XRP, XLM, XDC, Sologenic and H-Bar. And I like Algo and all that stuff, but there's reasons I like it. I like Sologenic because it moves, it's got less coins, and the supply is more limited. I like the business, the tokenization aspect of finances. There's going to be some competition and everything, but I also get these little clues to it, like, hey, why in the Uphold, like, stupid shit, like in the Uphold vault, there's only 4 things you can hold in it, and it's like XRP, Sologenic, and some other options, whatever. It's like, why is that in there? And I remember, yeah. So, I mean, I like stuff like that. I like to look at the coins outstanding, what's in the on the float, what they're holding back. Some of the things I don't understand, I'm a little bit, as much as I like Sebek and SHX and all that, which I do prefer. They have so many coins. I don't understand how the price is going to go up too much. So unless they just blow up, so we'll see. I mean, you have to have millions to get rich. So, and I don't have that. I got in late.
That's okay.
I don't think you have to have millions to get rich, man. And I think people,
You really don't.
I think people mislead themselves on what rich really means. Rich is what rich to me is what rich means to me. It's not how somebody else defines being rich. You feel what I'm saying? So your rich isn't my rich. You feel what I'm saying? We're not shooting for the same. We're not shooting for the same mountaintop. We're just not. No. And I'm not saying me and Remy specifically. I'm just saying us versus other people. Period. You know what I'm saying? Your goal is not my goal. You know what I'm saying? So rich to somebody may be $100,000. That's hood rich.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
If you want to look at it like that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I totally agree with you. I mean, I don't need it. I mean, there's nothing that I really feel like. I mean, I pretty much get what I want. I don't need a lot. You know what I mean? I like to see other people happy, like my family, my kids.
That's rich. That's well.
Yes, Remy. That was my next question for you, Remy. What is your definition of a rich life? So you're explaining it right now. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely being able to, give, give to others. They're, seeing someone else happy or something that you love, or you see somebody that's in need, and you see that you reached them, or you gave them something, not just because it's physical, but because you kind of reached them, on a level. It's kind of like anything, like even the show or Coffee Time show or whatever, man. Like you guys are reaching people like that, even though it's not much. It's like kind of Marvin's saying, what is rich? Rich is when you feel like in a comfortable zone, like you're with people that you're rocking with that are like you, and they're not going to be clowning you, or you're just going to feel right. Like you're getting that's basically my rich, just
yeah, man.
It sounds like you're already there, man. If you're not,
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this question. Are you okay? What cold storage do you like? What do you have? What do you use?
I mean, I'm a Tangent. Tangent's my favorite because I'm not like you guys. I'm pretty stupid when it comes to like. I don't like to say stupid. Okay, I'm dumb when it comes to like.
That is no better, Remy.
Like, I mean, I just need a Tangent all day, And I mean, I like the what do you call it? My mind is about,
like a decent or a ledger.
Come on, man. You know how it is when it gets late.
Yeah, like a decent or a ledger.
Yeah, so my mind, the one where you put your finger on it, and
that's a decent, man. I'm with you, man.
I got
Hey, Remy, I'm with you. I have to drink sodas to stay up, bro. You see how I crashed
at
10:30.
You know, 10:30. I'm 100% on it. With that.
His intentions are good, but he gets sleepy.
Yeah,
I'm with you, man.
I enjoy the day, I enjoy the evening, and then when it gets about night, I sleep well, man, because I'll
tell y'all a story so y'all can laugh. We were in Austin, and we were at the event at I think it was called the farm that we were at. So one night we at the farm. It's like Remy, I think it was like Remy, Duel, Marvin, OG, everybody's there, right? And it's a little late. So everybody looking at each other like, man, I don't want to go home, man. I don't want to be the party pooper. I don't want to be the party pooper. I looked over at Remy. I'm like, Remy, I'm ready to go. Let's go. Remy's like, so everybody in the car.
That's great, man.
It
I'm
was
ready.
like 10:30. Like we all went back and just hung out.
But
And talked,
the funny thing is, like Marvin, and OG, and Rotisserie, all those guys they stay up late, man. I was like, damn.
I start snoring.
I gotta go sleep.
That's all you heard.
It was past your bedtime, Remy.
Yeah, I mean, I actually hung. I was able to hang for a while, and then because this is just too good, man. The vibes was too good. Everyone was just like chill and like super hard, and it was like really nice. And so it was a good group. And then we just, I was like, out. Puma was already out before me. Every time.
Yeah, Fuma fell asleep in mid-conversation.
Yeah.
Tap in like, say, bro, you out, man. Yeah.
They was like, you fell asleep. I was like, I fell asleep. They're like, yeah. I was like, I guess I gotta go to bed.
When I get home.
They're like, no, you was snoring.
That's funny, man.
That's
out.
So
well,
really,
excuse me, guys. I'm going to give some love to the chat. Shout out to DCA, Silver Days, IBC Cartel, Jay Henry, XR Pisces, Angus. So everybody, thank you for coming.
Oh yeah, I want to say
Lizard
shout out
King.
to Incredible. He's my buddy. He's out here and he's out in Houston.
Hey,
We
Incredible.
met in Austin, and then we hung out a week or two ago around Christmas, and he's a heck of a guy, man. Just hope we can hang out more and just get rich together, man. For this,
Talk about it. Exactly.
So there's a lot of good people in there. Mo Zerps, man, up there. Mo Zerps, he was in Austin. You guys
Hey,
remember
Mo
him?
Zerps. Mo Zerps is in the
Chris
chat.
has
Black
issues.
Kiwi.
Yeah, I went out to Berkeley and I hung out with him in Rotisserie, and he bought us. He took us to some like taqueria. Can't say that word. And man, the food was good. It was a beautiful day outside, and we just hung out and talked about XRP. It was a
Nice.
blast. I want to hang out with those guys every time I go out to East Bay. So it's a lot of good people. When you look at it and you can put a face to the name too. Like Silver Day is super cool.
Yeah, I want to meet Silver.
Gator Squash.
He's in every chat. He's in
Yeah, I
every
know.
chat.
Silver's everywhere.
And he's usually there first too.
First, yeah.
All right, Remy, I have another question for you.
Sure.
Okay, so what is the most valuable lesson you've learned in crypto?
Don't lose your XRP.
Nothing.
I mean, I you guys are gonna think. I mean, this is stupid. I did the stupid thing on YouTube. Oh, you know what? We'll double your XRP. And
No.
yeah. I mean, talk about
Yeah.
dumb. Like, dude,
That's
I
sad.
almost got scammed by like those Indian scammers before. So, dude, I'm like gullible. Kind of.
You could look at it as sad, but you could also look at it as battle tested because he's still here. Most people that
I lost.
Mhm.
Dude, I lost. I mean,
most people
I
that
haven't
would've-
lost much as like,
I know folks,
people,
man.
I mean, a lot of people, but I lost, like 4,000 XRP or something.
Yeah,
know,
that's a lot.
And because at the time it was going up, and I think it was like past $1 or so.
Pause.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But,
I had to say
mean,
pause for the AI. Sorry.
No, Remy,
So
I
the
think
AI
everybody
clip it.
has a little
I got a
color
clip.
going
I
Sorry.
know. So anyways, yeah, I fell for. I mean, so I've learned to just do my best.
Do I look stoned?
You don't guess
You
though.
look cold. Like, y'all got the
Zebekian
tears?
Savage says I look stoned. It's hilarious.
Actually, this dude don't even drink or smoke, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's crazy. So
No
that's
alcohol
natural
or
shit.
nothing. Now you go to some
Nothing.
Zoom parties, other people now. Dude.
Zerk, did you used to drink or smoke and you just stopped, or you just never have?
Yeah, no, I was I was frying balls on acid as like a sophomore in high school. Like, yeah, I'd been there, done that, but it was an early start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you. Yeah, man. Shout out to Coffee Time. I first started on Coffee Time,
Same
because
here,
they have
bro.
a invite. Anybody can chat too. You know what I mean? So I finally got the balls. I had big balls. So I came up and I was like, okay. And you guys were very welcoming. And yeah, I appreciate that.
They
July
changed the
Berserk.
format for you. They changed the format for you. They roast.
What you
Get your ass
what you
on
mean?
here now, folks.
Ah!
I'm sitting there with the camera looking at like dead eyes in the camera, like.
Hey, I'm sure.
You gotta placate to them egos. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm sure most people, when I hopped on, was like, "Oh, a goyle." So
Yeah, no, it's
it's
very
not
rare.
that many of
Like,
us. Yeah.
Absolute. The crypto queens, you guys are unicorns.
Yeah.
Super rare. I would say one in 1,000 is a hardcore crypto queen. That's a real ass statistic in my mind.
Yeah, one that
Yeah.
knows like everything
Yeah.
for sure. That's good, Nina.
Maybe more than that. Maybe like 1 in 5,000 people that actually claim that they're crypto are actually real ones, and you're one of them. That's really cool.
Oh wow. Well,
yeah, no, I gotta
it's
tell
cool
her-
to be here.
I gotta tell the guys to like come on, get your ass on here, pussy. Like it's just part of it. That's what you do. That's what you do to the guys. You know? Come on, it gets them all
Yeah.
riled up. Man, I've been threatened all kind of ways. Like me and my pigs have been threatened. Like dudes get bent out of shape.
Oh yeah.
But they finally realized that it was the best decision they ever made.
Oh,
You know what I
Zerk,
mean?
you got pigs? You
Yeah.
got pigs?
Yeah,
you
I
need
got
to you need to play my
Potbelly
game Heyday. Like I tried to get Buster to play with me. I'm playing Heyday now, you guys. Come on. I know this is not about that, but it's so fun.
Is it like a cell phone game? Heyday?
Yeah, or your iPad or whatever, and you tin your farm. It's like Farmville but better. And so I'm under XRP Farms. If anybody wants to come find me.
That'll work. Yeah, that's like a double entendre, double meaning. Like you're farming herbs and you're a
Yup.
farmer in the game.
Exactly.
I'm playing crypto.
There you go. know,
Okay, back to Remy.
Once one of the best things about like the community too is just going, think about it. It's like a guy like me. No, look, just about any one of us, like in the chat, the panel. It's like if you understand crypto or the basics of like XRP, you're so far ahead of so many
Mhm.
other investors and traders. I mean, think about like all the Bitcoin maxis and stuff that really do believe the bullshit that they believe, and they put down things like XRP and stuff. I mean, that's like such a low level of understanding, and I found that is the most common like level in trading also, is that kind of like, I graduated business or something like that, and I go into like wealth management and selling life insurance and stuff, and on the side I trade and I do all of these things, but they don't know shit about how to do it. So they do things like they take on this whole thing like, oh yeah, Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, and it's going up, and they don't even understand how fiat works. It works or a pyramid scheme or a pet rock, whatever you want to call it. That's what it is, as far as I understand it to be, because you can use just about any other crypto and it'll work so much better to transact between each other. But it's so hyped up, and it's just,
Right.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
So Remy, can you tell us? Can you tell us what you currently do for a living?
Yeah. Well, I sell like sports cards on like eBay. I got like I sell football, basketball, and baseball, primarily football. And I sell like a lot of autographs. I sell daily, so I work about 5-6 hours a day on it. It's what keeps me going. It pays the bills, and I've been doing that for a long time too. I mean, since I was a kid, but I've been on eBay since like 2001 or something like that.
Oh wow!
I got like
Okay.
25,000 positive feedback, and I got a lot
Nice.
of followers and shit. But it's helped me to like buy crypto and stuff, So that's pretty much primarily what I do now. 5 years ago, when I was back in California, I worked at. I lived in San Francisco, but I worked out. You guys know South San Francisco?
Mhm.
Yeah, I worked out in South City, and I worked there for 20 years. It was like a union. I had a union kind of job, and it paid pretty well. And I had like a department head, so it was a cool job. But then like COVID kind of stomped it out, and I was like, you know what? I'm sick of this. I'm ready to get out on my own anyway and sink or swim. So
Mhm.
I've been like treading water. So I've been doing better in treading water, but I'm at the point where I'm ready to like start looking at cryptos moving up.
Mhm.
I'm ready.
Yeah, I feel you.
Okay. That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah, and listen to a lot of the content creators that was speaking today. It was all positive today, and everybody said, almost in unison the same thing. Whatever price they chose, they all said it was going up. You know what I'm saying, this year. So
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
who knows where?
206.
You know what I mean? We don't know. Your boy 24 Hours Crypto said, triple zeros. Triple digits this year. So if he's wrong, is he gonna catch a lot of flack too?
24 hours said 3 digits this year.
Today, he said it today.
Okay.
Dang.
I gotta
That's
check that
cool.
out. Cause he was like $1,000 and maybe in the next 10 years. He was very conservative, so that's shocking. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
Your boy,
There's a question that says, are you seeing sports memorabilia starting to tokenize? Absolutely, they're doing. I think
everything.
they're doing
Oh,
it.
yeah.
They're doing NFTs with Panini. I don't know if you guys know Panini. It's like it was the number one. It still is like the number one licensed product that has like sports cards. It's big. It's huge business. So yeah, I
It's
think
funny you say that.
tokenization.
I have some NFTs, some basketball NFTs,
Mhm.
but I forgot the name of the website. It was
Oh,
this,
it's probably Panini. They are doing NFTs. So
oh man, I gotta go find it.
Mm.
yeah.
That is
So I do think that sports memorabilia will definitely get tokenized. I mean, especially with all the contracts from players and them being able to move their own, have a little bit more control over their own name and their, autograph or whatever they want to make it. It's going to bring in money for like athletes. I think if they play their cards right.
That's going to be a really big market, man. That market sucks in, so much money yearly, anyway on its own. You know what I'm saying? And just think about sports, period. Football, basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer. I mean, it's endless, man. And,
That's such a good question, man, because it really, really fits in perfectly with it. I mean, its column was made for, anytime you have collectibles, I think that, NFTs are, everyone saw NFTs and, people who don't know crypto always kind of like made fun of it because they always see it as like, the Bored Ape or whatever. But to look at it and see how it can be used in contracts and, real estate and all that stuff, just contracts in general, man, that NFT non-fungible tokens are huge. They're going to be a huge part of the future, I think.
Lizard King says, "What about comic books?"
Same thing. Comic books will get tokenized too. I think it's going to be the people that own the rare ones will have them tokenized. And besides, like Marvel and DC and all that will do their own thing.
So it's funny you say that. I go to a lot of Comic Cons in my area, and I make it my number one thing to go find the starving artists that have comic books and talk to them about NFTs and doing it.
You know that they sit right next to the porn stars at those Comic Cons. my company, we used to set up those shows for Comic-Con when it was in San Francisco, and they had a whole section because it's all based on fantasy, you know what I mean? So you would see like all these geeks and stuff, and then you see all these like, you know, pornographic references. But you know what was cool? One of the coolest things that ever happened on those shows is I was walking straight through the middle, and it was when they were setting a Comic-Con up, and right in the center of this big carpet, like probably the carpet was about 100 by 150, and a white carpet, and sitting in the middle is Carrie Fisher. And I looked at her and I said, Princess Leia, and she just looked at me and she just started smiling and shaking her head, and I let her off the hook. I was like, that was cool. I'm out of here. Okay, I'll see you. It was just her, man. So.
Yeah, I like Comic Cons, man. They're like one of the few places that you could go and everyone's just naturally cool.
Yeah,
like just cool. Like, hey, what's up? Can I get a picture with you? Yeah, you know. And if you're not dressed for one, you feel out of place. It's like you're like, man, I need to get this Boba Fett armor on before I come back out here. You know, I need this Mando
I just
armor.
set up, so I was always in there, like overseeing it those years that they were in the city. I did about four of them, and I never really went into the show. I mean, I went into the show, but I wasn't part of like, you know.
Yeah. And then I also, when I go, I talk to the artist, the starving artist, and I usually just like, hey, I'll buy your whole set. They're like, literally $20-$30. They're not selling, right? But I'll be like, hey, how much for your whole set? And they'll be like, oh, just give me 20. I'll be like, I'll give you 30 if you sign all the books. And then I have them sign them all. Then I'll take them, put them in sleeves, and put them in my vault.
That's smart.
Worst case scenario, you have a custom comic book that no one else is gonna have.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, that's what collecting's about. You know, I mean, people always ask me, dude, what's the highest, you know, price card you got, or what's the best card in your collection? And I'm like, you don't even want to see my collection. The best card it has is worth about $20. That is my personal collection. And
you know what I like about collecting crypto? It don't take up that much space.
That's right. That's a secret sauce. That's another thing that I said, what do I want to get into buying and selling? And it was number one thought was always selling something like a card where you can send it through the mail fairly cheap. There's no weight to it. But what's even better is that crypto that Marvin's talking about. It doesn't weigh anything. It just goes. There's no mailing. There's no losing it. It's awesome. Yeah.
Right. Now, Remy, I know that XRP was definitely spiritual for me. I've said it for a couple years now. Is that the same for you?
Yeah, you're reading my mind, because I was just thinking that before you said that. Because I was gonna show. I was thinking one of the things that, I mean, I might sound like a nut, but my spiritual walk with God is just not. It's not normal. It came out of like, I basically was raised as a Catholic kid. My dad would say, you know, he wouldn't even go. He just said, you guys got, me and my brother, he said, you guys got to go to church, you know, Catholic church down the street. And then you guys don't eat any food, like, because you got to take the Eucharist or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, whatever, you're not going with us? He wouldn't say nothing. So we just go to church, you know, me and my brother, Catholic church. And, well, I was learning about all the saints and stuff, and then I was like, they talk about Jesus, but what's the point of Jesus if I could just say the rosary or something like that, or light a candle to some figurine? And then, so I was questioning all this stuff as a young kid, and as I grew up, I realized, you know, I found out, started reading the Bible myself, and had like a supernatural experience and just believed that, you know, Jesus Christ is the Lord, you know. So it was like that. But that's the background. The way that I in crypto too was basically, I felt like the Lord led me to XRP, and he showed me things along the walk. Like I was praying about, like, should I buy some, or, you know, and I just kept hearing yes, you know, in my spirit, like yes. And one night I was like sleeping, right, and I felt like you guys ever have like those what are they called? Lucid dreams, kind of like where you
Mhm.
feel like you're awake, like you are now, but you're actually sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes we get those, and I got this thing, it kept going in my mind. I still got it right here, and it was like these three things, and I kept hearing accumulation, the plan, and the new business, and I was like, okay, whatever, and I kept hearing that, and I kept feeling like, you know, it's like in life, like in sleep, or in general, you know, we live, but we feel things too at the same time. There's a lot of meaning with, you know, words and shit. Sorry.
Yes.
I mean,
No, it's all good.
anyways, I had this feeling along with the word accumulation, the plan, the new business. And I woke up and I was like, "Whoa, that was a trip," you know. And that was next day. And then I was asleep again, and then I heard the same thing. I heard accumulation, the plan, and the new business. And I started thinking about XRP. I started thinking about like, okay, this is like 2022. I started thinking like about how to accumulate and maybe ramp it up a little bit. And then I started hearing write it down. So I started writing down like the three things, and that was like one paper for accumulation, one paper for the plan, and one paper for the business. And I swear I've kept that, and I add to it all, you know, every once in a while, like, okay, go write that down, you know, about accumulation, or when accumulation stop, or when it start with different cryptos, and just putting information down. And since that time, I felt like God has led me that way through like this kind of dream that I can't explain. And I believe it's God because in the Bible it says to question the spirit. So I question the spirit. And
yeah, man, it's
trip.
It's one thing to be led to it, but it's another thing to be compelled to accumulate. Okay.
Yeah.
So you actually took action. That was me too.
Awesome. Well, how about you? Have you said anything about that yet? What is your experience?
My experience is it was just a conviction. I didn't hear any voices. I had a feeling.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is the one. And then I started digging into more. The more research I did, the more convicted I became, and the more compelled I was to buy more.
Yeah.
I can't stop to this day. That's what it is. So I still have it.
I think what you were talking about earlier was what is it to be rich? It's like, to me, XRP is like a spiritual bank account. Like the spiritually richer people could see more, they could use more discernment, and they know where to put. Because I had someone just the other day, is it really about money? No, it's not about money,
man. Rich, it's not about money.
But the people with the money respect bullshit money too much to even understand or invest over here, because they're missing things. You need the third eye, discernment, and it starts with a spiritually rich bank account. Right. And I think when it's clicking on all three, these are the people that have way more than the other people that might have 2,000. Like, you know, if you got 2,000, 1,000, you know, hold on to that shit.
Yeah.
But the people that really hit the message, because one thing about me is no one told me about XRP, man. I found it myself, you know, and
yep, me too.
But just like Nina said, instantly when I read about it, I was like, oh shit, that's the one.
Me too. Oh shit,
the one, man. That's baby. Oh my goodness.
Because they said I couldn't get it. When I saw I couldn't get it, I said, oh yeah. It's something.
Yeah, like they're keeping it from you. They don't want you to have it.
Except XRP.
Yeah. It's like me and Buster were talking in the back, because I've been chilling. We've been chilling all day, pretty much. Like, well, not all day, but I got here a little earlier. But we've been kicking it. We're at Buster's, and that same exact topic came up, and it was like, and I told him, I was like, motherfucker, I was like, I learned about ZERPs through you. So God worked through you
That's
to
right.
help me.
Mhm.
You just found that shit on your own. So God straight up bitch slapped you directly. Like that's the that's exactly what happened with Buster. And
That's
so,
great.
but I'm grateful. I'm forever grateful. But I think there's levels to this. So that means,
It
like,
is.
in other words, that means that each individual one of us, even though we're all on deck, because statistically we're very small in the global population, but each individual one of us has different like marching orders, I believe. So,
That's
like,
right.
for
I
instance,
believe that too.
yeah, some of you guys have more conviction than the rest of us. Like, it's not that we're going to sell earlier. It's just we may not have as much reach, or we may not have the same impact in terms of global scale. But best believe I'm going to be buying some sandwiches for some hobos.
Yeah. That's good. That's good.
I think a lot of us in the XRP community, we have very similar hearts. You know, we want to give, we want to help people. We're not trying to go out and get a Lambo. You know what I mean? Some are, but I'm just saying the ones that I have encountered,
But no, that ain't,
you know what I mean? So I believe you have what you're supposed to have in order to do what you're supposed to do with it.
For sure.
I
I
believe that too, but I believe a lot of people gonna fuck it up.
yeah, I got hit hard with the message, but earlier on, because I mean I was 2017. Earlier on though, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get a Lambo too, though. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? But through the evolution, like
It's
of all
mindset.
this shit, like we're here on a Saturday night. I'm just to the point to where I don't even need anything, bro. Like we already got it, you know. So, but it's interesting, man, because you know you see people they got money, man. You guys, you're a clown, bro. Like, but they cannot spend their money, you know.
Well,
Yeah.
you know,
Especially when you mix a message with crypto. I mean, some religious people just get thrown off anyway. They're
you
like,
know,
you really think God wants you to buy this XRP shit, Buster?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's like I don't even mention it, but it is definitely a spiritual thing, man. And
yeah. I mean, there's a spirit of religion that, you know, I think every Catholic has to, I went through it, man. It's just, you know, what you should do instead of what you know about how you've been set free from all that bullshit. You know, I was reading, you know, I was reading Ecclesiastes 6. This is how God leads me sometimes. And this was just like last week. And I hadn't read that book in a long time. And it was talking about like how one of the evils that, you know, King Solomon saw in the world was a very, very rich man, but he gets no pleasure from his riches. Like he's miserable
Yep.
because he said
Slave to it.
the gift is, yeah, you get the gift, but it's also a treasure to enjoy the gift, to be able to employ what you've received. And that's the thing is like all these people, man, they're just miserable. They got all this stuff and they don't know how to employ it because they're not happy. It's just the thing I think they got to get more of, you know.
Give it to me. I'll show you what to do with it. No, I'm playing.
No,
that's
there's
probably
one.
the saddest part to be though is like the people with money that are miserable. You know, they're just so matrixy that there's no enjoyment, or they feel the power of their money, but they're totally like misled. You know, but that's probably some of the worst spiritually bankrupt people. Like,
yeah, I mean,
there's no fulfillment to them. You know,
What did they do? What did they have to do to get the money too? You know what I mean? So that's also draining, physically draining, and mentally draining.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, you never know what people had to do or had to go through or had to, you know, give up to get to that place. And then a lot of those folks, they realize that it's really, really lonely at that. I'm gonna tell y'all why I came to Las Vegas. You know, because I understand when people do things in life, if they fail at it, 9 times out of 10 you might fail too, right? And what I'm getting at is I came to Vegas when people make it in life, they also will tell you the truth about that too. And most people that I know that have made it, they're super bored, man. Super alone. So I came to Las Vegas to meet future multi-millionaires and billionaires. So when I get ready to go do some shit, y'all can go with me. You know what I'm saying? Or I can go with y'all.
Right on.
Exactly. That was my whole point of joining the community, because I'm like, I don't want to be rich by myself. And I'm so glad that we're able to develop these relationships. But you guys, I want to share something that was like a fear of mine, and I didn't know how to deal with it. What is it? It's easier, becoming rich and wealthy. What is it? It's easier for what is it?
For rich man to go through eye of a needle.
Thank you.
Or camel
Thank
go
you.
through eye of a
Thank
needle.
you. Thank you. Then to get into heaven. And that's what I was worried about. I'm like, dang, does this mean? Has anybody had that thought before or no?
Oh, well, yeah, I definitely looked into, see, everything comes from God. And at that time, a lot of the people, especially the Pharisees, and Jesus says it himself, that they're interested in like materialism, like riches that are from the earth, rather than what God provides and what God gives. So if these people, if your riches is more important than your spiritual life, then it's very hard for these rich people at that time to go to heaven or to find the kingdom of heaven, because they're so involved with what they have materially. But see, if you see it, Nina, like as God is giving you this because he wants to give. He loves us and he provides for us, and he's I think anyone, like, he is showing us through these years on how to handle these things, how to have the thoughts, how to wrestle with the ideas, how to bounce it off people, and go to coffee time on Sunday, or and just this show, and then get educated basically. And I think we have what we receive is what is meant to be. So I don't think you're not going to go to heaven because you got a little money.
I don't think so.
I think that's a God-fearing good idea. I thought the same. I had to go through that thing too. I think.
Yeah. It was
one of my things. Oh, sorry about that, Nina.
No. Go ahead, babe.
I was just going to say, one of my things is like, bro, I don't even care about, like you said, the Lambos and stuff like that. Yeah, it would be nice to have like nice stuff and nothing like in disrepair. But when it comes down to it, like, as long as that survival stuff is knocked out, like, we don't have to worry about power bill. Everything's on auto pay, and it's coming out of some prudent reserve account. Once that happens, everything else is going to be such gravy. Like, they pay. Okay, so this is everything I've heard my whole life about getting rich, is that all that money does is amplify. Well, if most of us are good people, like, it's going to be apparent if somebody's a jerk off, So, so if we get rich, it'll just be easy to spot the jerk faces, But like, it's going to be fun because the survival thing's out the window. What I'm mostly focused on and mostly concerned about is maybe healing some of this lifelong trauma that I can't even stop long enough because I'm too busy working and worrying about stuff to even focus on.
But that's how they want you. They want you out of focus.
Well, we're going to get out of that. In lickety split in a New York second, we'll get out of that. We'll be $50, $100, and we'll be out of that instantly. And I don't believe in the lottery winner psyop. I don't believe in that. I think that we paid our dues emotionally to do the right thing with this money. Yeah, we might screw off a little bit. I might buy a used car or two or something kind of stupid, but to the level of the gains that we're looking at, like buying a used car or two is not splurging. It's just because my broke ass thinks that's splurging, because you know what I mean. So I don't think we're going to be able to like really mess it up, because by the time you're spending $500,000 on a property, your broke heart is going to stop yourself. In other words, there is a glass ceiling to becoming a lottery winner. You don't just lose all reality, like unless you're like a drug addict or something. Like you're not going to lose it. So get that whole lottery winner's fear porn out of your mind. I think we're all pretty level-headed people that when this starts happening, for real, when this starts happening, it's gonna be beautiful.
Man, you gotta get the fear out your mind, period, man, in this space, man. And if you're fearful, man, I'm gonna tell you, if you're fearful, that means you ain't done enough research. You know what I'm saying?
Put up Nova Crypto. He just said Fuma, put up Nova Crypto's comment. Just treat people the way you expect to be treated and know that karma is real. Yeah.
Yep.
And also,
Karma
I don't
is
think
real.
karma's a negative thing, man. I think karma is the energy that you put out catching up to you. So
Come
I
on,
don't,
man.
Yeah,
I don't
it
think
works
people,
both ways.
but we're in Dharma right now. We're in all this research, all the money you invested right now, all of this shit's about to come back. You know what I'm saying? So we're on the opposite end. We're going to watch.
Yeah.
XRP's going to blast off and you're going to see this dude deal with, you know, the karma they put out. So
Man, I listen, man. I don't have time to be fearful, man. With this, man. You know, it's somebody asked me about me doxing myself and put my face on because I use my real name. You know, and like I said, I'm not afraid of what God got for me, man. I'm just not. And
Awesome.
you know, wherever my life goes from here, it's where it's supposed to go. I'm doing the right things, so I can't worry about what other people fears may be because you may take on their fear. You know what I'm saying? So I try to stay as far away from the fears as I can, and I try to negate that with, you know, being confident. You feel what I'm saying? Because that fear creep in, man, and it's over with for you, man. No matter who you is, if you let it in, it'll take over.
shout out to everybody watching on Uncle Buster's channel, Cryptotherapy 589. And the
Salute.
X, you're at 113. Let's run it.
Dang.
Run it.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, guys, everybody on Uncle Buster's channel, do me a favor and just move on over to Cryptotherapy 589. That way, you guys can hit subscribe and hit like, and the chat like pretty much merges because we got two different chats going on. So go over to Cryptotherapy 589 on YouTube, hit subscribe, hit like, and then chat there, please, because all this is a simulcast on Buster's channel.
I'm seeing double. Which way did you go? Oh, boy.
There you go.
Now, Zerk, I like what
Shout
you
out
said
to Remy,
about
by
the
the way.
trauma.
Thank you for your insight, bro. Sorry about that, Nina.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Remy.
Appreciate you guys.
I was saying, Zerker, I like what you said about the trauma. I think we all have that in common in this community. We've had some type of trauma.
Everybody
real.
went through something.
But
For
it's
real.
if you're cognizant enough, and I think that the guys that have the wherewithal, the guys and the gals that have the wherewithal to and the discipline to like come back to the show with your head in your hands and your head in your lap during the bloodiest of markets where depression and fear is running everything, we all reconvene on the YouTubes, whether or not it's our channel or Fuma's channel or whatever. We still do this day in, day out. You mean to tell me that you ain't gonna like do some positive forward healing type stuff once this moon happens? Because really the biggest step is getting past the survival. And I don't care if you're a 6-figure income person, you got mortgages, you got wives, you got children, like every one of us has that survival. And once we blast past that firmament of the survival debt slave, life, once we blast past that, it's not going to take much to get there. $50, $100, $10, depending on how big you are. But like, once we blast past that firmament, it's the sky's the limit. It's then we can start really looking at ourselves going, okay, what am I supposed to do? What should I do?
Man.
And that's really and that's going to be fun. That doesn't seem stressful to me. That seems like fun because I don't have to worry about bills. I don't got to worry about nothing, at that point. So thank you for that compliment, Nina, for sure.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. I have one
Yeah,
last question.
I agree,
for you,
man.
Vinny.
I've been paying bills for way too long. One of the
We all have. Shit.
One of the
I'm tired
greatest
of-
blessings is when I first met my wife, man, a long time ago. She was working, and I was just smoking weed all the time, and I had like this like little business where I had like a carpet cleaner, and I tried my best to like make a little money, but she worked at like cafes and retail and stuff, and like when I got a job for the first time, like in 2000 around there, I was like, you know what? From here on out, you don't have to work. I'm just gonna pay all the bills and stuff. And I was talking to her last week, and I was like, you know what? I have never been late on rent or mortgage when I owned a house. And that's all I attribute it to God, man. He's just taking care of us. I was never very rich. I mean, I had moments where I had money, but I had moments where I really didn't have money. I was in debt, shit. But through it all, you know. I feel you, Zerk, on that for sure, because I'm tired, you know, the bill thing and the debt slave system and the mouse on the wheel. It's like, man, I just want to step off of that and just that would be good for me. That would be rich for me personally.
Yep. I look at it like a wound, like stop the bleeding. The first order of business, stop the bleeding. Then we reconvene, reassess, and then you look at what you're going to do for society, and then you maybe say a prayer like we did earlier. You did a prayer. That was fire. I appreciate that.
Right on.
But you say a prayer and you ask for guidance. God, what do I do? What do I do from this point on?
Right.
I'm rich. I'm good. Everything's locked in. Yeah, I talk about amortization a lot. So my life, just me, you know, no, you know, I don't got no kids or nothing like that. Just me. There's a number that amortizes the rest of my life reasonably. You know, think about it. Each individual one of us, each of us, we have a number where we can amortize the rest of our lives. So if you think statistically, we're only going to live to what, 85, 90, 95, something like that. You just count the rest of the years and you figure a certain amount of money. We're talking about not earning interest, not earning nothing, no yield, no nothing, just a flat amount of money. If you think about that amount of money, I think we can get there. And once you lock yourself in, you are literally guaranteed that specific paycheck that you've calculated for yourself for the rest of your life. If once you lock that in, you literally do not have to worry about another bill ever again. Unless you get yourself into some other can of worms later in some weird, you know, commercial real estate deal, and that goes tits up. But even if it goes tits up, you still got your original amortized amount to set you up. So that's the way I look at it. We're going to hit a certain threshold, an event horizon, if you will, like that event horizon will hit. And once we do that, we're breaking through that firmament, man. And then the sky's the limit. We do anything we want. And anything we're supposed to do, you know, I don't know. So, but that's the way I look at it. There is a solution and there is an answer and it's coming.
Talk about it. Exactly.
What are bills?
Bills. This is what I think of bills. Bills are like the death of 1,000 cuts. The death of 1,000 cuts. That's what bills are to me.
That's right. That's right, Nina.
Like all these other people, man. I got some one-liners set out, bro. Like
those bills are going to get larger for some of y'all.
Yeah, but amortize yourself first so things can go awry and they can mess up and it won't break your bottom line. So in other words, get yourself, it's not necessarily a backup plan, but it is. Get it to where you're locked in for life in some side, whatever, trust or whatever you got going on. And then where you can mess around with new deals and get new bills and new things. But even if those bills go tits up, you still got that cabin on the beach. You still got that cabin in the mountains. You still got that compound out in the middle of thousands of acres and it's yours forever and no one can touch it. Like that's going to be amazing. You know what I mean? That's what I think of.
Yeah.
But for real.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Remy, I have one more question for you.
Sure.
So after we moon, you have one last piece. You have one last piece of work to do. What is it?
Oh man, I guess the last piece definitely would be letting my money make money. It would be the new business.
Anything else is uncivilized.
Right? Is that civilized? No, clearly not.
And like that thing I wrote out earlier, that little sheet, the accumulation, the plan, and the business. It would be like the new business. It would be bringing, all the knowledge that I've had, over these years, and then, probably more the buying and selling in an investment strategy with crypto rather than like the way I did with stocks and options in the past. Because my son, he's out in California right now. I mean, we were in San Francisco forever, and he grew up there, and he goes to UC Merced out there, and he's based,
man.
Merced, Merced, Marvin. out there, he's been going to school off of when my dad and I built a trust for him off of Amazon stock back
Nice.
in the day. So we, it's one of the great blessings is blessings. It's
Hold
just
on, hold on. They may have skipped, or they may not have heard what you just said. But
okay.
your son is going to school. How is it being funded right now?
It's being funded because we made a trust back when Amazon was like $8 to like $20, and we just put it in his trust, and we bought a bunch of it because we had conviction, just like with
XRP. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And now he's on his 4th year and he's still going, and I haven't had to pay for any school. But he's a good student, so he doesn't have to take any loans out, nothing like that. But he's able to like live in, he's got a nice house he lives in, and goes to school pretty much free. Not just because he's able to live off of that money. You know what I mean?
That's awesome.
Yeah, I saw in 2003 too. I think I mentioned this on Buster and Berserker's show one time. I told my wife, about Apple and how it was coming up back in 2003, and the shares were 35 cents each. And I had a little bit of money back then. I said, I'll buy 2,500 of these things, and then we're just gonna sit on it. It's gonna go up. And I held it for about probably like 4 months, and it tripled in price, or maybe no, it went way more. But it was enough to like go to Hawaii. I was like, I can go to Hawaii. I had a trader's mentality. It's like, it'll come back down. I'll buy it again. So I did a couple times more, but that was it. But you guys remember that one picture? I'll never forget. I think it was I forget who put it up there.
We almost didn't know him, yo. We almost didn't know this brother. No, Black.
It said Apple is what is it? Apple is Air.
35 cents, y'all.
What?
You said you bought Apple? You bought Apple?
Yeah, back in the day, yeah, it was around 35 cents.
You said what? You said 35 cents right now?
It's split. It literally be worth over 15 mil because of how many times it's split, like 17 times or something crazy. And
as long as it's splitting and not reverse splitting, like what happened to me.
It was doing 4 for 1
in here.
2014. But anyways, what I'm saying is, I think XRP is better than all those things anyway.
You were saying Apple is Air. You were saying Apple.
Yeah, it was what was the AirPods? Apple's Air, Google is Earth, Amazon was the Fire, and Ripple's the water. And that's the last piece in that puzzle. That's the Earth, Wind, and Fire. So I think we're on to something good. I think this is a big thing. I've seen it, and as a matter of fact, the Alphabet, Google, that was my favorite option trade because it was so liquid. That and trading the SPY on options because it's just super liquid. You can get in and out pretty quick and easy.
Does anyone in the chat have any questions for Remy? If so, put it out there.
Remy,
Yo,
do you have hair?
That's a good question.
I have hair. I really do. I have hair. I just like my hats.
Nice. You got a nice set of hair, bro. It's not all.
I know. I want to grow it out, but I told my wife because I cut it. Like I've been shaving my head for 25 years. So I told my wife, there's something. When we move, I'm gonna start going out and I'm gonna grow my hair out nice. I'm gonna have someone cut my hair, and then I'm not wearing a hat anymore.
Luxury.
You got a full hair, a whole full head of hair. It's not like you have like widow's peak or nothing. Like that's a legit hairline.
No, this is the real deal here.
You and me, I got like the widow's peak, and then I'm bald in the back. Like I gotta shave it.
You rock it though, bro. You got the look, man. Why?
Because I gotta bick it fully. Like I'm not sure how Fuma is. You got hair, Fuma?
None. I shaved this joker.
Right, but how's your hairline? That's the question.
Oh, I got the George Jefferson going on. I'll let this Joker go out. Yeah, that Joker, like, it is white. It ain't gray. It's white.
Mr. Burns, Mr. Burns, Black Mr. Burns.
You know what?
For real.
The next
Ruckus off the Boondocks, Uncle Ruckus.
Uncle Ruckus.
Remy will look good once he grows it out because his hairline's full. It's good.
Yeah, I'm gonna get. I want. I've been wanting that. That's one of the things about XRP and waiting so damn long. Thanks, Gary. Besides being able to accumulate,
Thanks, Gary.
is thinking of those little things. Like, I'm gonna get my hair. I'm gonna let grow out my hair and do all this shit. Like, those are the things that make me happy.
Creativity will come back to us like when we were children. That's how
Yes.
we. It's
Right.
gonna be.
Yes.
I hope
Zerker,
so.
do you remember when I said on your I was in the chat and I think you guys asked, well, what are you going to do, with the money? I'm like, I'm going to buy craft products or some shit. I said, you're like, oh, that's so innocent. Yeah, I'm a crafter. I love, so I'm going to just buy a whole bunch of crafting shit.
Why
You
buy,
got like a-
why
you got
buy
like a-
one when you could buy 5? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And she
Do
want
you
a
have a
monkey.
cricket? Do you have a cricket?
And I want a
Is that-
monkey. I have something better than a cricket. So
I'm gonna have a
but,
house donkey and a whole farm of pigs. Might as well get a monkey.
That's
See,
fine.
Zerker understands. Okay.
Hey, Nina.
My
actually-
bros are like, you're not getting a monkey. I'm like, yes, I am.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
monkey,
get a
you
monkey.
won't. I won't be
You
coming
don't-
over.
Go to the island in Belize because I got to babysit my monkeys and my pigs. You guys are fucking clowns, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
you
all
know
this
that.
shit. I'm
I
out.
ain't a clown because I want a monkey. God dang
We're
it.
gonna have
Yeah.
enough money to have vet staff to handle our pets while
Wait,
we're gone on
Thank
vacation.
you. Our exotic pets. We're gonna get an exotic vet. It's simple.
Yeah. Back in the day when we were younger, my wife, she worked. Remember Coco, the gorilla? That she played with all those cats and stuff. My wife worked at the refuge up there, or she did volunteer work for the gorilla. Like chopping up food and stuff. I don't know if you remember that gorilla back in the day.
Nah, I don't mess with monkeys, dog. They kill people.
Yeah, I
God.
know, man.
Not all monkeys kill people.
The monkeys
Okay.
are
You
scary.
gonna lose some fingers. I'm gonna be laughing. He's gonna be showing up to the moon party like
Look,
this.
hey,
Shut up! Look, I won't be showing up with a missing finger. Like, fuck that.
Hey,
I'll
there's-
pay to get another
To
one
the
on.
moon party like this.
Oh,
Hey,
don't
Nina.
even put that in the universe, bro.
That's so
And the
funny.
monkeys see what happens.
Nina,
What's up? What's that, Remy?
there's the people asking me some questions.
Okay, yeah,
that
good.
you
Get it.
asked. I was just looking at this. I mean, I want you to talk. Believe me, I want you to talk. I just want you.
No. It's all
But-
about you. I'm sorry.
I
Go
think,
ahead.
this guy Jaws was like, Remy, do you believe XRP is part of the beast system and Satan's little season or the coming millennial?
I've heard that
For me
question.
personally, I think now it's the blessing of being able to get ahead of it. But I think ultimately, yeah, through digital ID and, like 9/11 and all that. 9/11 is a joke, all that kind of great stuff. Anyways, what I'm saying is, I think eventually, yeah, definitely, we're gonna, we're not gonna be able to buy or sell unless we take that mark at some point. But
Mhm.
I'm gonna play it as well as I can till it happens. I don't think there's anything wrong with crypto innately. I think ultimately that there could come to a point very well that it could be used to take away all of our rights, as like sovereign citizens as we know it, the United States right now. So yeah, I do think that it's part of the beast system at some point, but so far so good, right?
Yeah, I think that's why it's good to probably accumulate outside of that gold
Yes.
and silver.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh.
earlier, me and Buster were talking about that exact same topic where in the beginning, I think we're going to be Gucci for the first season.
Yeah.
Meaning it could be 10 years, 20 years, 30 years.
40.
Like a lot of people think, that Christ returns soon, like soon. As far as tribulation and stuff like that. But, if we got 10, 20, 30 years, maybe our view of time isn't the same as biblical,
Yeah.
terms. I don't know. Something to think about.
Yeah, I'm feeling that right now too. I think we're going to go through a good time in the world before. I know it doesn't sound like the way it's going, but I think God's bringing in a time, because it seems like the devil's been talking way too much for way too long, and it's time for him to shut the hell up and get back in his hole and get some souls saved. People need to find Jesus, have everything you ever needed. Like when I say that, I don't mean to sound condescending or anything like that. I just say it as part of understanding that through the Holy Spirit, that you receive the Holy Spirit when you believe, and that's the only way that you can. There's no way of forcing anyone to believe in God or anything. It's definitely a moment in a relationship that happens. So I just want to get that out.
Yeah, I understand that. That is my purpose of wanting to help, to get people off their 9 to 5, so they can focus on God and raising their children or whatever is important to them. You know what I mean? Because we're so distracted working in our everyday lives, like so.
For sure. And Nina, you said something about getting outside the system, which is a great, which is part of the plan too. But one of the things I want to bring up, because I for years on the side, like I sold silver, physical silver to people, and I accumulate every now and then when it's low. And recently, against the grain, I was like, you know what, it's time to sell. And it was able, because crypto's so suppressed, silver's so high, that the investment makes the most sense. I know that people don't like to hear, oh, you're giving up silver, but man, when you see XRP less than $2 or like I keep saying Sologenic, but okay, HBAR at 12 cents, 13 cents, 14 cents. It's time to get rid of that silver. I don't care. That was my silver. I made the choice of doing.
Yes.
I was like, I'm profitable. I'm cool. I'm a trader. Hey, I don't take the thing in the corner and hump it or nothing. I don't care. It's like a basic.
You're not married to it. He said you're not married to it.
Let's turn this into some XRP,
Right.
You're gonna have a chance to repurchase it. I'm glad you sold.
Yeah, and I know. I feel like that too. I feel like I'm gonna have that chance at some point, and
it's gonna hit $300 tomorrow just because you said that, right?
Yeah,
No.
Right. No. There'll be a chance. It always.
If you trust in XRP and HBAR, those assets, I wouldn't care if it wasn't a chance. It is what it is. You made a good trade.
It is what it is. And the other thing is, in my own experience, is whenever something's hyped up, they're hiding something else. So every time, that's like the sleight of hand in trading, anything when you do it, they're gonna hype up. Oh, this card, man, this is worth so much. This rookie, give me your Jordans.
Do any of you guys on the panel have any more questions for Remy?
We're gonna have to bring Zerk back and have a stomp down interview on him.
Wood.
I got some questions for you, Remy. Hold on.
Oh, you're okay.
All right, Remy.
Yes, sir.
This is not a game. This is the seriousness. This is how we get down to the business. And here we go.
The
first question we have tonight, Remy, what are your top 5 coins?
XRP, XLM, Sologenic, HBAR. Algo and XTC. Let's go with XTC for the sake of that.
Okay. XTC for the sake. Okay. All right. Now for the next one is, what coin do you dislike the most? Which coin do you dislike the most, Remy?
Wait, I'm sorry. What was that?
What coin do you dislike the most?
Bitcoin.
Okay. You have Bitcoin. That was like straight out Bitcoin. Okay.
Bitcoin.
Remy, what is your trading style?
I don't understand it. I don't understand it.
What's your trading style?
I know what it is. I know why it is what it is, but I don't understand how people reconcile something like that.
Hold on, let me pull a Zerker. Shut the fuck up, Remy. She's trying to ask you something.
Let him rock, man. Let him rock.
No, because Remy didn't hear you. Go ahead.
It's got a big old blue bar on the screen that says, "What is your trading style?" If he want to keep rocking that, we gonna let him keep rocking it. Like seriously, he thinks about it at night. We gotta let him go.
I know. I'm just playing, y'all.
No, that was good. That was good. You gotta have your like, you know, you gotta have the straight man. You have to have like the bad cop, the good cop.
I don't want to see either.
I didn't know it's gonna be Nina though.
She is a bad cop. She just act like she the good cop.
She's the one you gotta look out for.
Okay, what is your trading style? What's your trading style?
For the third time.
Are you a hodler? You
The
don't
third
sound like
time-
you're married to anything. But
my trading style is, I don't have a trading style anymore, especially with crypto. I'm a hodler. I believe investing, and I think someone asked a question that is related to what you're saying. It says, "What will you do when you cash out first thing?" I don't plan on cashing out. I plan on like, if I need it, I'll use it. But XRP is not something that I want to get rid of. I mean, there'll be other coins that I might trade into, but my trading style would be that it would be trading for better coins as it goes.
Wait.
HODL. I don't really have much of a trading style with crypto.
So which coin are you trading for better coins?
Well, that would depend on that would be in the future. What something has better specs and
okay.
Meaning fundamentals. You know, like when you look at like market cap. I know that market cap is mostly for securities and all that stuff. But what I'm saying is that I'd look at the market cap, shares outstanding, what they got on the float, how they're distributing their tokens. You know, like ICO or when they give them away or whatever that we always do, staking, you know, however it goes and how many they're doing, you know. So I would say it all depends on how good the fundamentals are.
Keep filling up other pipelines, man. Like,
Yeah. I think that's it. That's what I'm getting at, you know. Like what? That would be it. Yeah, trading into better cryptos as you go.
Okay. All right. For you, what is the future of crypto?
Oh, cool. Future of crypto is amazing. I mean, we're looking at the, you know, Web3. We're looking at the ultimate, like, you know, we're looking at the future when you look at crypto. The more you study it, the more you understand that what's happening is gonna make payments so much easier. It's gonna, like we're talking about NFTs with baseball cards or, you know, anything like that. All that stuff is gonna things are gonna get completed and, you know, zero, you know, what is it, T0 or something like that, or, you know, no time. So there's gonna be like everything's gonna be liquid and there's gonna be pools and there's gonna be opportunities to trade. There's gonna be opportunities to make money. A lot of things are gonna be coming out of it. That's the way I see it. It's the future, man.
Remy, Fishing says if he's not humping it, he's dumping it.
He's dumping it. There you go. That's it. Yeah, I like that. I like that dude. He's funny so.
All right. What crypto is a hidden gem that we aren't talking about? Which one for you?
Okay. Well, let's see. The hidden gem would be. I'm not as deep as you guys. But I would say the hidden gem would be HBAR. I think that's the wild card here. I know it can't go as deep as you guys go, but I think
that's deep. That's deep.
That's good. Good answer.
I think we're looking at a lot of potential with HBAR and the, you know, what they're getting into, you know, around the world. They're getting into a lot of, I know from what I understand, like, I don't want to say it because I don't want to be quoted totally. I know what I feel about HBAR. I know what I like about it, but I don't know if I can exactly relate why. I mean, I could, but I don't want to sound like an idiot right now.
No, it's all good.
No,
So I'd say my crypto would be hidden gem would be HBAR.
Okay. All right, so this is a very serious question. We take this one very seriously. We ask it to everybody, and we just gotta see how you rock with it. Can Marvin hold something? Can Marvin hold?
Can Martin hold some? And that's a
Let me
good
hold
question.
some.
Man. Yeah, I would say yes.
Remy.
Oh,
let it-
Marvin,
let him
you
hold-
got a
let him
yeah.
hold it.
Pretty sexy.
It's on its way. What's your wallaby
Lower
track?
level says something else. All right. So this is more of a Nina question. Do you mess with the Zebeckis? Do you
The
Yeah.
mess with-
Becky.
I do. I think in Austin, I think the first day, I think we were met and we went into the backyard and I saw Uncle Buster standing around a few other people's nerdy, and they were talking about Zebek, and I was looking into it. I heard it on the and then we were just talking about it, and it was at like 0.09 or something like. Wait, no, I'm sorry, 0.009.
Double O.
And he was like, "Oh man, I got it in, way before this and stuff, and it's good and all this." And I was like, "Okay, cool." And from that point, that's what I remember. So I bought a bunch.
Mm.
So yeah, I like it. I'm in it.
Well, let me hold something then.
Zebecky and
But
Sam.
what I
Go ahead.
liked about it too is that uphold relationship, and then seeing it firsthand in the stadiums with like the Bucks, the NBA, and OG sends pictures once in a while, and it's got he goes to the Hawks games, and you can see you see it on the floor, you see upholds the back and all this crazy stuff. So it's getting around, you know what I mean? So I like it. I like it.
Okay. What
Zebecky
advice
and
would you
Sa-
give?
Oh God!
I'm sorry,
Can I
go
say
ahead.
this real quick? Zebecky and Savage wanted to share his. Well, he shared his top 5: XRP, ZBCN, XLM, SHX, and Algo.
Nice.
Good ones. Those are good
Good
ones.
find,
Nice.
Algo's undervalued too right now.
Yeah.
Always undervalued.
'Cause there's only 10 billion algos.
That's why I like Algo too. That was
I'm
definitely
killing
Algo's. Yeah, Algo and
It's kind of hard to pick some days because it's like Algo or H bar.
Right.
Algo or H bar.
like I like
Algo's
HBAR
the
better,
house
but I like
fucking them up.
I like
Yeah.
Algo's fundamentals better. So it's kind of like, what do you get? You get little each.
Man,
Well, I got $20. I could buy 50 or
yeah.
today. Whatever it is, man. That's what I say. What
All right.
advice would you give to first-time crypto holders?
Yeah.
Buy XRP.
Okay.
Yes, I like it a lot.
Okay. What advice would you give long-term crypto holders?
Make sure you secure that shit.
Talk
Get it off
about
the
it,
exchange.
Remy.
Man, I was
Exactly.
helping a buddy out today. Like he got a decent, and I was walking him through, and he was like, "Oh," so he started catching on, and so he was like, "Ah, I'm gonna call you back." He was transferred from Coinbase onto his Descent. So,
Good.
Good for him. Good for him.
all right, this is the second one. I know we do want to do this one. Okay, the question is when are you gonna let Marvin hold something? That's the question. When?
I'm gonna have to admit, man, I don't exactly know. I got an idea, but I don't exactly know here.
Oh my God.
All right, I got some more. Okay, what coin should we? What should we be talking about? What should we be talking about?
What should we be talking? What coin should we be talking about? You should be talking about XRP.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't know what else there is to talk about. I mean, really,
I hear
we
you.
could talk about XLM. You mean right now in the news? I mean, you could talk about XLM is one that really needs to be talked about, but no one's talking about it because.
Yeah, people go by
Well,
the
dead ass.
they're so
We're-
quiet.
Well,
We're slowly going up. It's
well,
like
when you-
206 right now.
Don't tell me,
Nice.
Remy,
Zerk creeping.
when everybody's talking about XRP, that's when I like to buy an XLM, some shit like that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so I'll do
same
the
here.
first of what everybody else is doing. When all y'all buying this, I'm over here. I promise you.
Mhm.
Right. And I think when you talk about XRP though, it's more broad. It reaches all the ISO coins, like utility and all that stuff. So it's just, to me, I only listen to like the XRP news. Honestly, I mean, I don't do a whole lot outside of it. Like I'll do some research on HBAR or something like that, but I enjoy daily listening to XRP stuff. I'm nuts. I don't know what's wrong.
Same. Yep.
So the question I have is, what question do you have for us?
What question? I would just say like Fuma, how like you've been doing it for like a year, right? Like you've been on for about a year now.
What, doing this?
Doing this, like having your shows and stuff.
It's been 3 years. Has it been 3 years? Because I started off.
But no, like Crypto Therapy, like 589.
Has it been a year?
It's been a little over a year now for Crypto Therapy.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Fuma Boys, his show started in like August, I believe.
Yeah, so we originally started on Fuma Boys, and then I was like, let's split it up, right? The reason why I said let's split it up was I could do music on one, right?
Yeah.
Just people just expect just to rock out, play music, and then the other one we have a good solid time to interview people and just talk about our days, and I don't have to rock out our music. I can have a dedicated time for people who just want to rock music, right? So
yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like to keep that on in the background on Saturday night when I work on my cards. That's cool.
Yeah, and the main reason I chose to start doing this on a Saturday night was there's another guy, his name is Anton Daniels, and he does shows on Saturday nights. And he's like, I do shows on Saturday nights only because it'll keep you from going out and spending money. So so I'm like, as Berserker says, I'm your monkey and I'm entertaining you, I'm banging I'm entertaining you so you don't go spend money, right?
Damn right.
He's your monkey.
That's
See?
great.
What do I like a clown? Here to you avenge.
Yeah, so I just want to know how long you were on for. But if I was going to ask Uncle Buster and Zerker, it's a natural question is like, when are you guys going to have another meetup? If ever again. Are you going to be in Vegas?
Well, the other day on the show, I brought up I was kind of in like a tired mood. I brought up the only way that we'll meet up is if Baggy has another live show during Swell this coming June.
Yeah.
Or we moon and we have like a OG vetted meetup, like no crazies, just the OGs. That's what I was saying the other day.
Right.
Sure, if someone actually curates a decent party and we get a little bit of a moon, I'll be there, bro. I just don't want to get, I just don't want to get hit up by some crazies or, I don't want any hustlers in the crowd. You know what I mean?
Now at this point, yeah.
So, but that's my answer. I don't know about Buster.
I caught that on the last. I heard that one. That's right. Cool.
Yeah, what's up, man?
Buster is going to Vegas, but Zerker, are you coming to Vegas next year?
Well, I imagine by June we're going to have some decent price action, and I'll probably end up going just no matter what. But it just all depends on what the vibe is, like the atmosphere during that time. Because like once we start seeing some decent prices, we start hitting $20, $50. A lot of people they talk a big talk right now, but when it comes down to it, bro, we're going to see some real ghosts. Like people are going to start disappearing. Once you start seeing that, it's going to be like a rapture. Once you start seeing that, people are going to get scared, bro, and it's going to prompt more ghost behavior, in my opinion.
Wow.
And that's real talk. Like I think that's really going to happen once we start seeing $20, $50. Like motherfuckers that say they're going to be here forever are going to be gone forever, out of nowhere. Like I think that's how.
Remy, did I tell you about the dream I had? Did I tell you about the dream I had? So I dreamed. This is what I dreamed, and pretty much everybody here was in it. So here we go. So I had a dream that we were doing. It was kind of like a meetup, but we met at this house. It was like a caravan of cars. We met at this house, the first house we met at, and Berserker was like, "Hey, Fuma, we can eat in here. We can eat at this place." So I was like, "You sure?" He was like, "Yeah, we're going." So we went inside, and it was a small house, wasn't a big mansion, but it had like buffet tables set up all around it. So it was just like how we did it in Austin, like everybody's just inside eating and chilling. So we ate there, and then he was like, all right, we can go to the next spot. We're like, all right. So we went to the next spot, and there was this huge house. I mean, it was huge. And it had like a gate on the side, like this long gate. And I was like, come on, let's go in. And he was like, Zerka was like, nah, man, we don't have security. We can't go in the front door. I'm like, what? But they partying. And he was just like, nah, man, we can't go in the front door. We don't have security. We're going to take the side gate. So everybody was there. OG, Marvin, you, everybody who was there. So we went in the side gate. And once we got it in the gate, we, open it up and go in this gate. It was like a huge atrium of trees. And I'm like, okay. So then we went through the next gate. This guy let us in. And it was kind of like this huge gazebo. And there was a pool. And what's her name? Optimus Prime was handing out candy canes to everybody. And like, I'm serious, man. And I remember OG during the time, I'm like, OG, we got to do this. And he was like, man, you know how it is, dog. We can't move like that anymore. So I remember everybody was there getting candy canes from Optimus Prime. And she was being as bubbly as she always is. And I remember like, damn. And I remember the thing that really went through my brain at that time in this dream was like, damn, we have so much money. We're happy to have candy canes. like seriously, like
Dang.
Let me shout out to Kiwi, bro. I'm not trying to fearmonger. I'm just saying I think that's just like my prediction of what might happen. It's kind of like when people scatter after maybe like an event, something happens and it scares somebody, or like, so let's say you could do a psychological operation on a group of people. You can go into a crowd and go fire or gun, and then everybody scatters. Like it's like that. So once people start ghosting, then it'll kind of be like, oh shit, why'd that guy disappear? Or why'd that guy disappear? So people are going to start like asking questions. But don't get me wrong. I think the party will pop off. Everybody's gonna be happy. But how long do you think that's gonna happen before people start splitting away to take care of their moms and stuff like that? You know what I mean? But here's another thing too. I wanted to say about the meetups is that I'm sure all the OGs will have their own separate private meetups, and so there'll be a lot of meetups. You just got to be, willing to go to said meetup. And I know that the same meetup, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know the same meetup that like Bagman throws is not going to be the same that, maybe someone like Wef Patsy throws. Like, you get what I'm saying? So the invites will be there, but you got to choose your quality. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Nobody wants to go to a Wef Patsy meetup anyway.
True.
Nobody wants to go to a what type of meetup?
Nobody wants to go to a Wef Patsy meetup anyway.
Oh man.
That's a real deal Holyfield thing. That's coming from a lifetime of, like a middle class or, even lower middle class, that whole dream that you had, Fuma. Like, it's real deal talk where it sucks because like, look at, despite all the red pill that we know about like Hollywood and those people, and despite all that, they literally don't hang out with general pop. Like, these people literally are separated, but it's through fame and money. If we're separated through money, we have a little bit of an advantage because then we can be, anonymous on the street. So, but if we're going to a party and people kind of know who we are at that point, and we have like a certain level of like camaraderie or acknowledgement, it's going to get a little hectic, We're going to have to be careful,
I see that. I see that big time.
But if we look at ourselves, is that just our egos talking, or is that a real thing? Because, dude, I go out in public, like, I've never had anybody notice me ever.
Are you serious?
Yeah, never. Not from this,
bro. How do you get away with it,
bro?
I've gotten caught, man.
So
I've gotten called out, bro.
But let's say we pop off, like we pop the fuck off. Everybody, their bomb. We start hitting like Crypto Airy numbers, 100,000 subs, 150,000 subs. Like, maybe they don't really get hit up that much, but I've met Crypto Airy in person several times. How do you everybody's called out? What's that?
How do you not get called out? How do both of y'all not get called out? I've been called out a couple times, bro.
Yeah, you're talking about at meetups. I'm talking about in general public.
No, I'm talking about I'm not gonna say it here. We'll talk about it. But I was in some spots.
That's the thing. Like, I don't know. Maybe over time we'll get somebody who recognizes
Can I say?
I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. I think Buster's correct. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. Maybe it's our own internal fear
Bro,
Yeah,
I was
thanks,
out on,
man.
bro, I was out on water park and this dude, like I was in Dallas, Texas at the Grand Ole Opry Hotel. They got a water park.
That's Nashville, right? That's Tennessee.
Texarkana. I was at Texarkana,
Oh, okay.
Dallas. And I
Right,
was in the
right.
pool, man. I was just on this thing, had my shades on,
That ain't
having a
Dallas.
good time.
That ain't Dallas.
What Texarkana is Dallas?
No, it's not.
Texarkana is Arkansas.
Texarkana.
Well, the hotel is called the Texarkana.
Okay.
It's the
Okay.
Grand Ole Opry called the Texarkana next to the
Okay.
airport in Dallas.
Oh, it's in Dallas. Okay, I got you.
So, man, I was in the damn water park and this dude grabbed the tube. And I was like, oh, what's up? He was a big dude, too. And I was like, you can't be fighting in your drawers when you're in the pool, right? I'm like, man, I'm going to fight this dude. He's like, I know you. I'm like, nah, you don't know me, bro. He was like, no. And I started laughing. He was like, you're a Fuma. I was like, oh,
You're
I was like, oh, man.
bro,
I'm
that
trying
is
to figure-
wild, dude.
And this was why I
That's
was just going on the
wild.
bullish hour with y'all. This is before all this. Like, I was like, yo. He was like, yeah, I knew it was you. And then you started laughing. And I was like, oh,
Everybody
man.
knows that laugh.
Yeah.
It's just another possibility because usually fame is coupled with fortune, and that's kind of maybe what we've been psyoped about is that we maybe have watched too many movies in our lifetime, and so we're expecting, being rich also comes with like fame, and so you don't really want to. You get kind of like that layer of like unreasonable like fear going on. But
Man,
that's
I'll
just
tell you
our own
another time.
egos puffing ourselves up, thinking we're better than we are. You know what I mean?
I was with Bags. I was with Bags in Destin visiting Maloney. We went to this bowling alley, and it's a bowling alley, and they got karaoke. For y'all who don't know, Maloney can sing, bro. He sound like Aaron Neville, bro. Like he is real with it. Like, I'm sitting there looking at Maloney, like sound like Aaron Neville. Like, oh, I was like, yeah, man, you got it. I was sitting there like, well, that's Maloney right there. But anyway, so we
That's
sitting there, and this
shocking.
dude, yeah, man, this dude come up and he's like, oh, that's Bags. When you come sit down next to Bags, I'm sitting there like, yo, what's up? He like, oh, that's Bags from Fuma. Like, and I'm like, but Bags, did y'all know this dude was coming up? Bags is chill, like, nah, bro. So I'm like, am I gonna have to bust this dude's stuff? Is he gonna get crazy?
Bro, that's wild, dude. Like that is crazy to hear those stories that outside you've had like more than one.
Oh
actual-
yeah.
That's crazy.
That was with Maloney and Maloney's dad and Bags. We was just sitting at the table having the beers, boom, 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 boom. And I was like, man. After that, I was like, head on the swivel, dog. Head on the swivel.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's no danger. It's not going to really matter. But like, I guess the only realistic problem that comes out of that is maybe the possibility of like some bullshit. Like, let's say we continue to do YouTube into the tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of subs. Maybe at that point you might get some bullshit crazy man that like throws a defamation lawsuit at you or something like that. That's like the worst that could actually happen if you think about it. Like, and at that point, hopefully we're like suited and booted with like, holdings companies and LLCs and stuff. So our actual persons aren't getting sued. Like, you know what I mean? But I would say that would be the worst outcome in reality, so. Because there's a lot of rich people, bro. We just don't realize it because they're not chumming with us. It's a different class.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah.
this is what they say. This
There's
is
a
what
lot
they
of rich
say.
people. Sorry, go ahead.
They say you'll always be able to tell who millionaires because they always tell you that they're millionaires. You would never know who the billionaire is in the room.
Ooh-wee.
Mm.
That's some sound advice. It's
That
like a
means I'll
vegan.
have.
That's like a vegan. They're vegan because they're going to tell you that they're
They're
vegan.
gonna-
Yeah, how do you know vegan? Because they're gonna tell you they're vegan.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well, you
Yeah,
guys are coming up on the 2-hour mark in about 10 minutes, so I think we should call it.
Yep, I got the dip.
Good show. Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, man. Appreciate you for coming.
We got to get an interview with
appreciate it.
Berserker, man. We can't let him slide. Nobody's interviewed Berserker. We got to interview Berserker.
Oh man.
Dipito did but they interviewed me in a group setting. There was like 3 other dudes interviewing with me. So it was kind of weird. I was like, oh, Like it's kind of like Remy. Remy should have got the spotlight. Why the
No,
fuck?
gosh,
Yeah,
no.
I thought
Hey,
I like
I thought so too.
No.
This is
And-
perfect.
No,
I
dead
was
ass.
First
Like,
having you guys here, feel more
Yeah.
comfortable.
gotta make them feel
I was
special.
one of those 3 guys that was on there with that was in
Fuma and Nina, man, they're tough.
I
Marvin's
I mean-
my buddy, but man, Fuma and Nina, they're tough.
No, we're gonna get you back. Don't worry. We can get
Remy did get the spotlight. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Remy,
yeah. Good.
Remy, we
good.
can get you on a 3-on-1 or a 4-on-1 or whatever. We'll get you. Don't worry. There's a lot of shows to do, y'all, while you're playing. Yeah.
No,
Yeah, Remy, you want to hop on this virtual train? We got you. No, I'm joking.
I can talk. I can talk. For
That's
real.
so funny. No, anytime. You just need a sub. No,
From day one,
All
you've been
right.
a sweetheart, Remy. I love you.
I love you guys
Yes,
too, man.
sir.
Hey, keep up the good work, you guys. I mean, nothing like coffee time and boardroom. I don't get on as much, but it's because I'm working and listening, and it's cool when all kinds of new people are talking, and it's like it just changes over every like 6 months, and it's so cool. I like that.
As long as
So-
I don't drink alcohol, I can make it. If I drink alcohol, it's gonna be a hell of a day the next day.
Oh yeah,
Like it's like,
Somebody-
man.
You're always on in the beginning and stuff. You've been
Yeah, I try to
since
get
day
on in the
one.
beginning, but sometimes, man, I'll be like,
Oh, time to go.
It's
I'm
all-
snoring.
yeah. I've gone to sleep on cryptotherapy before.
That
Like,
shit's
turn the
weird.
mic
I
off.
believe you, man. I thought you were falling asleep already when I was talking.
After all the moon parties we have, I've seen Fuma fall asleep like more than once. Like
Yeah, I fall asleep
Oh.
anywhere.
he
Remy,
wake him up. He wakes himself up with his own snores. It's hilarious.
Dude, man.
But it's
Yes,
cool
it's
though. It's always
down.
good. It's always good times because there is no like aggression. Like your true like being Fuma is like super happy, super good dude. Like you know what I mean? Even
Oh,
when you
yeah.
drink it. It's beautiful.
Yeah, man. Hang with y'all.
Dope.
So I
Thanks,
think
guys.
I'm going to do Vegas. There's supposed to be some type of meetup that Camo Joe put me onto in Fort Lauderdale. I think I'm going to go to. I do want to plan a meetup. I got to figure out the logistics, either Florida, Atlanta, or something. So I want to do something. But I just got to. But my goal is to make it free. I'm trying to find something where I can. If it's just like, hey, if you're in town, we're gonna have a beer at the pub. So I got to go talk to a couple people about a free place. I got a guy who's gonna hook us up. So, but I don't want to do it at a club. I just want a friend of mine owns a restaurant. I want to do something where it's free to come in. If we get food, get some, big trays, let everybody get some hamburger or something just chill, But that's what I'm trying to work on right now.
I want that big ass fillet or that fish and chips we got.
Oh, from the Golden Lion?
Oh shit,
Yeah, bro.
that was so good.
Ah,
Yep.
ah.
But bro,
We'll
I
talk-
think realistically, back to Remy's question, like I think realistically, it seems like Swell is going to be the main meetup.
Okay.
The
Where's
next-
Swell gonna be at?
New York in June?
Man, that's a lot of cheese, bro.
That's a lot of cheese.
Oh.
You have to rent
I
like
haven't
some
seen-
big ass Airbnb on the outskirts somewhere and rent a big ass car or a couple of big ass cars.
Zerker, what do you think about that? I just find it very interesting that Swell, they want to finally invite us, Joe Schmoes, to Swell. Finally.
I think it's they know Moon's happening. But what's crazy is that like if you think about Ghost, like if Moon's happening and they're gonna invite all the populace there, I don't think any kind of crazy like thing is gonna happen. But there's gonna be a lot of money in one room, and so that's kind of scary. Because I went to the proper party. I went to New York before for Ripple's party that they threw, and this is gonna be different because it's a conference. It's probably gonna be in a nicer, newer building. But at the end of the day, like, do you really want to go through all that just to chum it up with a bunch of random
I don't.
XRP heads? Like, I'd rather hang out with my own homies in my own group. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, but if all the homies are going to go, most of them sounds like they're going. You know what I mean? I don't know. I mean,
What's
it
Bags
doesn't-
gonna do? Bags say what he gonna do yet?
I don't know. I haven't talked to him. Like, we haven't had a chance to talk or nothing. So I'm sure if he does decide to go, he'll let us all know somehow. So
That's what's up.
yeah, it would be cool. Honestly, it would be cool if Ripple did hit him up about maybe playing because it is a community thing. But I'm not sure.
No.
Who fucking
That would
knows?
be dope.
Yeah,
would
maybe
be cool.
Grimes will fucking cockblock us again. Who knows?
Oh, that's messed up, man.
Oh, I got one more question. Does anyone know when Bags is going to come back to the United States? Is he going to June? Is it around there? Or have his shows here? Is he back?
Don't know. No,
He lives in the
still over
Philippines.
there.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
think
what I
moved.
thought.
nobody knows anything else other
Yeah,
than
that's,
so.
I was just wondering anytime.
Yeah, another moon party would be great. I do love the moon parties. I can't lie to you. I do love the moon parties.
They're a lot of fun, but when it comes down to like the actual moon parties that we do, those shows, a lot of you guys have thrown down. Like I know for a fact, Rafuma, Remy, Lower, like all the homies have helped big time. You know what I mean? Setting
dope.
up. So
They
I'm hoping we got like a purse to work with. That way, none of us have to lift a finger. We just rent everything, and it's
Shit,
all set up for us.
You know, I kind of enjoyed like driving last time, and I'll just rent a truck again and just cruise everybody the way it was before because it was cool, man. I like
I got a
driving
new
out
formula
there
now.
and
I got a
getting
new
stuff.
formula. I got better food to buy, easier way. No
Let's
breakfast.
go. Well, we still got to make that midnight run in my grandpa's truck to go get some Bluebell.
Ice
Blue
cream.
Bell. Let's
There
go.
you go.
Yeah.
Get in the truck.
Yeah.
Shut up. Get in the truck. Shut the fuck up.
Okay, yes. Shut the
what
fuck
we
up,
had, Puma? We
motherfucker.
had-
We gotta go.
Bro, we had like Too Short pumping in the middle of the night, slamming.
Get some bluebell ice cream.
We were bumping, dude. It was fire. Let's go.
Hey Nina, can I just shout out the panel?
Of course
the
you
chat. I just want to say thanks to the chat because it's like I'm in it all the time. To like Mo Zerps,
Salute to the
Issues,
chat.
Camo Joe, Jeffrey Dahmer, Silver
Yes.
Days,
Jeffrey.
Conflactic, Quentin Miller, who's a 49ers fan. We lost tonight. Oh well, the Seahawks are too damn good, man. But it's like you see all these people all the time, and it's like once you meet them, it's just like, hey, what's up? You know, it's like you knew them the whole time, and it's gonna be fun in the future when like we do get together because they're all OGs too. It's just like we just haven't met and we all hooked up, so it's cool, man. You guys have the best chats. They're fun, and people are saying awesome things all the time, cracking me up. So.
Yeah, the chat is great. That's where I got the shout out to the chat because I am the chat because I be in that.
Yeah, me too, man. I love the chat. It's fun. I try to do chat more than anything else, but yeah. Keep the good work up, guys. Thanks, Fuma and Marvin, Nina, having me, and
Appreciate
Uncle Buster and Zerker. You guys are awesome, man. You guys are the kingpins of the true crypto world, the real guys world, the real. It's fun, man. So I appreciate you guys doing it for as long as you did. And one day when you don't do it, you don't do it, and that was good.
Yep.
And Marvin, thank you so much, brother, for everything. You always come through for me. You're always there to talk to. And Nina, appreciate you always being positive and keeping me up. And, we're part of this chat. So,
man, thank you, Remy. Likewise,
Appreciate
man. It's always good to see your name in the chat. For real.
XRP creeping. XRP's at 207. We're creeping.
Really?
Yeah, bro.
Woo!
Let's go.
Derps.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now too.
Remy.
Oh, one more thing, Mo Zerps, thanks for the Larry June video, man. That was sick. I was so happy to get that. I showed my son right there on the spot. I was like, look, 2010 style. No, just kidding. He's not. He's old. I think it was a newer one, but it was like Larry June.
Buster, you were saying something?
We're out.
We're out, you guys. Coffee time tomorrow at 11.
Yep.
All right, let's get it. See you guys in the chat tomorrow. Thank you for joining us.
You.
All
We
right,
love
thank
you.
you.
Later,
Everybody staying on.
bitches.
I'm just gonna end the stream.
Later,
Peace.
Thanks for joining us on Cryptotherapy 589. If you clicked like and subscribed, you're officially part of the Smart Money crew. Don't forget, we're here every week with fresh insights to keep your crypto game strong. Until next time, stay sharp, stay decentralized.